Amazon has its hand in so many different industries, and when it comes to the financial world, potentially banking is something that people are saying Amazon could also be getting into. What are your thoughts on that?
So the financial services sector has a long history of successful companies in other sectors looking at banking and like, oh, that's a really interesting category. Because for everyone, right, the payment mechanism, how money goes through, those are all important things. So Amazon is, at the end of the day, a substantial merchant, and that really matters to them. On the other hand, banking has some unique challenges. Banking is, we've alluded to this, but relevant to Amazon, highly regulated.
Right.
And those regulatory requirements do things like cap the return on equity, that cap kind of how much money they can make, how fast you can kind of enter and exit new categories. And so what we've seen historically is that successful companies coming from other places end up, in most cases, rather than completely going in themselves, working with partners, working with bank partners who work under the regulated environment, who have bank charters or what have you, and they work with those to provide bank-like services to their customers. So they take advantage of what they've got.
Right.
They've got, customer access. They've also got a brand. They have, a position within, for Amazon, within the transaction flow. And so, for instance, one of the speakers here at the conference is the head of Amazon Pay, right? They are working with external banks to provide a whole suite, and external financial services companies, to provide a whole suite of financial products to their merchants. It's a very successful initiative. As I understand it, it's growing very rapidly, but they, at the end of the day, are not being the bank themselves.
Right.
And I think, at a minimum, they will be they should be very cautious about going all the way in, because they can achieve probably most, if not all, of the benefits, the participation in the stream that they want, while still partnering with folks who exist in the more traditional regulated segments of the business.